Good morning, second graders. I hope you had a fabulous weekend and are ready for our short week of school. We only have 3 days, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, because we have fall break on Thursday and Friday. I'm wondering if you're doing anything special for fall break. I'm not. I'm staying in Bloomington. The most exciting thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to get my hair cut and maybe some color. I haven't done anything with my hair for over 1 year. So it's time. Now, this week, I'm just going to be reading you some poems from one of my favorite books. It's called Dinner with Dracula. And it just is some fun poems. And one thing good readers do when they read is imagine a picture in their head. So if you're thinking about what you're reading, you see pictures in your head. So if I said the cake was as red as an apple, well, you probably think in your head what you know an apple looks like, what the color red looks like, and you have an image in your mind of what that looks like. So I'm going to read probably 2 or 3 poems each morning this week. And as I'm reading, I'm not going to show you the pictures until the end. And I want you to just listen to the poem and build a picture in your mind. And then the picture that I show you at the end might look very similar to the one that you made in your mind, or it might look totally different. Sometimes that happens. That happens a lot to me if I read a book and then I see a movie of that same book. So like with the BFG is one of my favorite chapter books, and it's by an author named Roald Dahl. And I love the BFG. And when I read that book, I built all sorts of pictures in my head of what the characters looked like and the setting. And then when I saw the movie, it looked different than the picture I had made in my mind. And that can happen sometimes. But it doesn't matter if your picture matches exactly. I mean, it should be the same. Like if I'm reading a book about a big friendly giant, my mind should have a big friendly giant. It shouldn't be a tiny kitten. That wouldn't make sense. But what my giant looks like might look different than what the person who created the giant thought the giant should look like. So here we go. I'm going to pick a few poems each day. You can close your eyes and build the picture in your head, and then I'll show you, and you just think, yeah, that totally looked like what I had in my head, or man, I thought it was going to be something else. All right, the first one's called, I Thought I Saw a Ghost Last Night. I thought I saw a ghost last night, a goblin or a ghoul, an ugly little creature, oozing salivary drool. It had an eerie figure and a huge, gigantic nose. It wasn't wearing sneakers and was minus all its clothes. It hovered through my bedroom as I tried to catch some Z's. It appeared to have a lesion or a facial skin disease. I rubbed the sleep from both my eyes and loomed a little nearer. I knew what I had seen was just my image in the mirror. So here's the picture. Is that what you were imagining? Poems are fun. All right, this one's called The Creature in the Classroom. So you probably already have a little bit of an image or a picture in your head of what a classroom looks like, a creature. What color is this creature that you have in your head? All right, here we go. It appeared inside our classroom at 10:15. It gobbled up the blackboard, 3 erasers, and 1 pen. It gobbled teacher's apple, and it bopped her with the core. "How dare you?" she responded. "You must leave us. There's the door." The creature didn't listen, but described an arabesque as it gobbled up her pencils, 7 notebooks in her desk. Teacher stated very calmly, "Sir, you simply cannot stay. I'll report you to the principal unless you go away." But the thing continued eating. It ate paper, swallowed ink as it gobbled up our homework. I believe I saw it Wink. Teacher finally lost her temper. Out! She shouted at the creature. The creature hopped beside her and glop. It gobbled the teacher. All right, you ready for the picture? Is that what your creature looked like? He looks like a slime ball. All right, these are two separate ones, and there's only a picture for one. So I'm going to read them both, but the picture kind of goes with both. All right, so the first one is called Under the Bed. So remember, I'm only going to read these two. They're short. Under the bed. There's a terrible green monster who lives beneath my bed. I hear his long white teeth click. He's waiting to be fed. I shiver underneath my sheets and squeeze my eyes up tight. Maybe if I lie real still, he won't eat me tonight. He taps me on the shoulder. I don't know what to do. He looks at me and says, I'm scared. Can I get in with you? I'll show you the picture at the end. I like that one. Sometimes you think someone's not scared and really they are. This one's called Fraidy Cat. Every night he wakes me up, all crying and upset. He thinks he's heard a monster, and now his bed is wet. I heard a noise and now I'm scared, he says through all his tears. I wipe his face and pat his head and hug away his fears. I check for ghosts inside his room and look behind the door. I scare off all the boogeymen and tell him, cry no more. I understand his fear of ghosts. It wouldn't be so bad. But it's really kind of silly. This Fraidy Cat's my dad. So here's the picture that goes with those two poems. All right, so I will continue reading from this week. Again, I'll probably read between 2 and 4 poems a day, depending on how long they are. But they're silly and they're fun. And if you like these, I would encourage you to check out some other poem books, because poems might be something that you connect to. Not everyone loves poems, but some people really do love them. So if you're someone who likes them, especially the rhyming poems that are funny, check them out at the library. They have many, many poem books. All right, have a great day.